Hello, fellow YouTubers. It is November 21st. It is November 21st, and it is about 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time when I'm recording this video. Yes, it is dark. I can't see myself in my viewfinder thing unless I use this pretty handy little night light. We got this for, like, maybe if we get hit with a hurricane, because we do live on the eastern seaboard. I thought I'd bring this up tonight. It is a very somber night for me. It is almost prognostically that we can predict this and say this with fervor, that tonight at midnight will be the death of console gaming. That's right, folks, the Xbone or Xbox One, whatever you want to call it, your little pet name, is dropping at midnight. And with it, I'm pretty sure, comes the final death knell of console gaming as we know it. My arm's getting tired, so let me switch over here. For years, day one downloadable content, shoddy games, bugs, bad programming, and just more or less unfinished business has gone on in the gaming community. And I figured I would address the world in and of itself, that I am not going to fall victim to this again. I am not going to buy into the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and begrudgingly, I'm not going to buy the Wii U, even though it's been out for a little bit. It does look like a fun system. The actual pad, the controller, whatever you want to call it, fits in my hand very nicely, because I've got big gorilla hands. But I'm just not doing it. I can't do it, won't do it, and you shouldn't either. The Xbox One and PlayStation 4 are just slight upgrades to their predecessors, and it's more or less we're just being shafted constantly, non-stop, with terrible dookie. It's dookie. Dookie doo-doo. You pay your hard-earned money for these consoles and these games that are the exact same game that came out the year before with a slight plot twist. The multiplayer is exactly the same. You don't have dedicated servers. Oh, guess what? We finally got that update. It's 2013, and we finally have dedicated servers on the Xbox. Are you shitting me? You know how long we've had that on PC? That's right, I'm a PC gamer, but I'm not one of the PC elites because we also have our problems. Namely pirating games, which takes away from the entire gaming community, which makes these quality games what they are today. They're not quality games. I mean, they are quality, bad quality, and it's that simple. So I'm going to go ahead and celebrate the death of gaming tonight by doing this. That's right, I dug it out of its cryostasis. I found my original print, 1996 Nintendo 64. And I'm going to be playing a couple N64 games tonight that I never actually got to completely enjoy as a kid. I'll be playing Majora's Mask, which obviously, because I was a little kid in 96, I didn't get to enjoy the game to its... Well, it didn't come out in 96, we all know that, but you get what I'm saying, it's the gist. But I'm going to be playing that tonight. I might be playing WCW versus NWO, I think that's what it's called. I will be playing Mario Kart and Super Mario 64, and I'll be reliving the glory days of when gaming was real. It had a breathing life to it. You didn't have to release patches every 20, 30 days to get your game to work the way you wanted it to work in the first place. I mean, I'm glad we have that. And you would think with these technological advancements that we have in gaming, that we would get these things of actually polished gems that we once had in the yesteryear, of when gaming was real and it meant something to us. Now we just sit down and we just kind of take it. We sit there and complain about these games, but we continue to buy them, and it funds the companies, which makes them think that their games are good. Once again, no more. I'm not doing this. I'm fed up with it. I'm sorry, all of you people out there who bought your PlayStation. Actually, I'm not sorry, because we just covered this in the last radio episode that'll be uploaded soon. I'm not sorry you went out and bought an electronic day one and it doesn't work. You should have known that it was going to work. You should have known that it wasn't going to work. It's simple. But I know my 64 is going to work when I hook it back up, even though it's almost 20 years old. Right? No? It's almost 20 years old. And it's going to work. Your PlayStation 4 is going to be running to the ground in 2 years because of heatsink problems. Are you kidding me? You're already having HDMI issues? I can't even fathom what's going to happen with the Xbox 360. The original PlayStation 3 burnt down an entire department store. We've already been over this. Everybody knows this information. But this is more or less just an obligatory, hey, I'm here for the death kneeling of gaming to play my N64 tonight, relive the glory days of game, and Star Fox. I will be playing Star Fox 64 tonight. Simple, fun, good programming, and they actually got their game polished before they released it, instead of saying, oh, well, as people find bugs in it, which should have been done in the beta testing, instead we can just release patches as we go along. But this is just a more or less, I'll stop now because the video is getting a little bit too long. Thank you for watching. This is another short little snippet episode of MVTV. This is the life of Victor, or Sloth, whichever one you prefer to call me. And obviously you can subscribe, leave comments, and you can tell us how you feel about the downturn of the gaming industry in and of itself. And that's really all I have to say for this evening. Thank you, and have a good night. Or if you're standing in line, have a good morning, but I know you're not, because it's a piece of crap console. Thank you.